Redefine success. How to maintain the integrity of kindness in business.
Welcome to Marcom Techniques, a podcast about marketing communications and technology with special series on thought leadership. Be sure to follow us on social media and on your favorite podcast platform.
Often, people go to college, get a job, and spend the rest of their lives pursuing careers while forgetting they got the job to provide better lives for themselves and their families. When you play this rat race, the family starts to become the obstacle to the career instead of the other way around. Don't let your business become an obstacle to your freedom or joy in life. You need to keep goals in mind and make sure you have objectives for those goals for your business. An example of this is when I fell in love with the idea of starting my own business at a young age. My mother decided to take me back to her hometown on vacation for the winter months. We got off the plane, got on the freeway, and my mother quickly pointed to a man in a t-shirt and jeans showing a car. She started to talk about how upset she was because her uncle would not allow her to borrow a Porsche from the dealership. She was upset that the probability of borrowing one of his cars while on vacation was very slim to none. While she was visibly bothered by her inability to borrow a car, I was still trying to recover from the reality that someone forgot to give me the family memo that he owned a Porsche dealership. As she was talking about the mileage that he wasn't willing to part with because of depreciation factors, I wanted to know how he started his business. Then, to add more shock value, she continued to add someone else owned a jewelry store in the family, and I started to question everything I knew about her family. And why is this such a matter of fact? It seemed like everyone owned a business down to mechanic shops. The first lesson I learned in business is that although you have a business and your family may need something from you, you must determine if they are adding to the business or taking away from the business. This brings me to being nice versus kind in business. When you are nice, you may not always be kind. And when you're kind, you may not always be nice. Think about when you are disciplining your children. You may not be a nice person at the time, but you are kind in the sense you are showing them love and the discipline. You're making sure they're correct in their behavior for them to succeed in life with that skill set you're incorporating in them, because you understand that it is more important to be kind than nice to them. Here is an opposite example. When your friend or business partner asks for your honest opinion, you know that your honest opinion will hurt their feeling. You then proceed to lie to them under the guise of being nice, but you will hurt them in the long run. Why? Because nice is heavily associated with white lies. Lies are a form of deceit, and kindness is never associated with white lies. It is built on character and honesty. We don't always want to be honest because we don't want to be the bearer of bad news or deal with the responsibility of unsolicited emotions that comes with that honesty. That is a lot of work in the short term, but we must look at the long-term point of business. We have to say no, even to family, to be kind to ourselves first and foremost, and to the future of the business and our employees. You have to look at people as stakeholders in your business. Will this be considered a transaction that will depreciate any business asset or consume time and services that could potentially generate revenue or take away revenue? And how can you make adjustments for that exchange that will be mutually beneficial for everyone involved? Make decisions to make those adjustments that will mutually benefit you, your business, and potential stakeholders, aka family members. Maybe they can start a business that is complementary to yours and potentially lease out, rent, or provide mutual services, and everyone wins. So be kind to yourself first and foremost, your family, and your business.
Thank you for joining us on our podcast. Be sure to follow us on social media and follow us on your favorite podcast platform.